How we doing? Big Red here, talking about some music today. Normally, I talk about this music. It's music I like to talk about, but if you want to force me to talk about some music you like, hit up the Patreon, patreon.com/Andy Malfrina. $5 tier, you can have me listen to any song you want. $20 tier, I'll listen to any album you want, as long as it's not like a fucking 2 hour double disc thing. Today, the music I want to talk about, Evil Island. I'm very excited for these guys. I got into them recently because I was missing the Blood Brothers and I was posted about it online. And a lot of people online were like, "Do you not listen to Evil Island?" I go, "What the fuck is that?" They go, "Check it the fuck out. Listen to some of their stuff." I It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't want to like overhype them, but it's just crazy. It's just crazy what they're doing out here. It has the same, obviously, it's not a one for one of the Blood Brothers, but it's a lot of the same guys with a lot of the same inspirations and writing ability and all that kind of stuff. And it's just like they're just so good at capturing this essence that made them a very unique band back in the day. So enough yapping. Let us bring this up and talk about the new song by Evil Island, King Death. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Sorry. Let me take my headphones off. I've been fucking making lots of content the past couple days and my ears hurt. That shit fucking ripped. It has that essence of like what was very similar with the Blood Brothers, but Also a big part of like Evil Island's like unique sound and shit. God, do I look like a fucking sweaty mess? I apologize. I live in Texas. Deal with it. But yeah, it encapsulated the essence of all that shit that I really like, where it's like it's because I'm a big punk rock guy, but I've listened to so much of it, and punk rock is such a distinctive taste that I want to like switch over to other stuff a lot of times. But then a lot of times you switch over to the other stuff, and then it reminds you, it's like, oh, that's why I'm into like punk rock and hardcore and shit like that, because there's just this like edge to it that a lot of these other genres don't have, and they just don't hit the same. It's why I don't get like super deep on a lot of like indie rock shit and stuff like that. They just like it's I need that edge, and Evil Island is that, where they're kind of like an indie rock band with that like weird alternative punk rock edge. And also like maybe like a psychedelic acidy thing at the same time. It's just it's like real moving, real moving, real grooving, real moving, real grooving, good time. But also too, like enough of the weird, like with enough of the weird shit. I like the weird shit, but sometimes the weird shit comes with like a compromise of like quality, and this doesn't do that. Like, and also it's got a little bit of everything. It's got a lot of the weird shit. It's got the punk rock intensity, but then like also too on the choruses, even through the dude's like really very high pitched at times screechy voice, we're still hearing like a catchy chorus. So it's like to have a band like this that's so weird and out there, but also at the same time, they follow more traditional songwriting structure of like still keeping it catchy. It's an all around full package of a band. So just to be able to listen to this shit and sort of ingratiate yourself in their songwriting, it's just very enjoyable to hear this stuff at the highest level. And then yeah, just also too like I respect them keeping their own identity. They don't just have to be like, it's not just a thing where you're like, well, they're basically the Blood Brothers. It's like, no, they got their own identity. It's very sick. These reviews suck ass when I'm just like fully bricked up over them. I apologize. But yeah, man, that rips super fucking hard. That was a good time. I'm really excited to listen to more Evil Island. Anything that keeps, because also too, it's just like it has this like pure artistic energy to it. And a lot of people take that and they associate it with like the really weird, hard to listen to abstract shit. It's like, oh, this fucking, a lot of people will like take in stuff. They'll be like, oh my God, this is like the peak of artistic expression. You're like, why is that? You're like, well, it fucking sucks ass. And it's like, no, that's not like, to me, that's not like the right artistic expression. Cause I feel like art a lot of times is like, I got this thing in my head. Well, I guess it all comes down to opinion and preference, because there's certain artists that just want to make the thing and they don't care how anyone feels about it, and that's valid. But then it's like, if you are gonna like, but if you're gonna be that guy, you have to accept people disliking it as valid. It's like, no, they don't dislike it because they're stupid. They dislike it because it's not like the most approachable form of this. It's not the most high end just because it's the most true to you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, if we want to get into this criticism of like what's the best, most thoughtful art that also provides the highest level of enjoyment, it's like that I think is a super valid element. And this kind of stuff is some of the stuff that like will provide, like, I got to be honest, like I know bands like this and the Blood Brothers are weird, but it's like, grow up. Get like, people really love to go like the singer's voice is weird, and you're like, no, it's real. It's real. Like, grow up, get into it, enjoy it, bro. If these guys, if the Blood Brothers were ripping it at a dive bar you were at, and you were a couple beers in, not one single person standing still. Maybe a couple people are standing still, but they suck. Yeah, they fucking rip. It's just good songwriting to me is good songwriting. And that's what they have. All right. I love you all. Thanks for watching. Videos all the time, constantly, every day. Streams almost every day. I love you. Have a good one. Be about it. Peace.